Okay, let's go, boys. Okay, we're basically in speedrun mode right now. Blast through Canon of Creation as quickly as possible. One last run to get to True Masakado.
The real Tokyo.
If I wasn't a complete wuss, I would run myriad slashes on Masakado. I'm worried about the accuracy though. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't be. Maybe I should just fucking go for it. Because I was looking at the skills on the skill calculator, and there's basically a few top skills I think are reasonable for True Masakado. Figment Slash is kind of the most no-brainer. 300 power, always crits. It's definitely what I'm gonna run on MC. But I feel like it's not the best for Masakado, since with Lucy in the party, I'm pretty sure he'll always crit. I'd be really surprised if Masakado didn't crit at 999 luck. Murderous and Bloody Glee and Lucifer's passive. So I guess I'm going to be using Ganu instead of Lucy for that fight. So maybe... yeah, it's probably best to just go with Figment Slash. I don't know. It's tough to say. Because, Figment Slash...
Morning.
Akashic Arts is 12% more damage. And Myriad Slash is even more than that. I definitely want to go physical and not Almighty for that, since he's weak to Almighty. Or not weak to Almighty, weak to physical. What was, forget. What was, Satan's luck? Satan had 566 luck. Good old Matter Lucy is 200 to 300 something. Demi-fiend is 400. I'd imagine True Masakado is probably gonna be a similar amount of luck. Sure, if you always crit under those circumstances.
Hi there.
Maybe I just go for the full, the full,
Oh no, nothing's
combo, the full Wombo combo. Which is Myriad Slashes. Myriad Slashes is the full screw you. But then, that needs Dragon Eye to be viable. Does minus 50% accuracy.
Hello.
Which I'm pretty sure still ends up higher than baseline with just Dragon Eye, right? Because it's 50% instead of 100% base accuracy, and then, it's times 2.5. So, I think that still ends up over 100%. Unless, I don't understand the underlying math, which is possible. There's possible I just don't have all the information there. Am I going? Turn to the dorm. How on the roof.
Hey there. Thanks for coming.
Yep, it's about Sahori.
How'd you know?
That's the funniest dialogue in the game. He's like, eh?
Thanks for hearing me out.
Dire, sir. I assure it. Then let us. I'm detecting. I advise. Incoming.
Incoming.
Crave sweet Magatsuri, human, and I declare you my first meal.
No doubt Lamu had the same destination in mind.
Please. Dazai.
Just trying to think of what my turn 1 should be against Masakado. If I have Danu, then I probably want to get full buffs online instantly. Makes sense to me.
Report. I've just heard from Josoji.
That
Did you
15%
track down
DR
the
up and
demonic
running.
intruder? Of course.
Turn order is probably like... Probably pass.
It's
I
Lamu.
want to keep my same turn
He's
order, I
got one
think,
of the
so
schoolgirls.
it would be pass on MC on turn 1, and then
Understood.
after passing on MC, typical Sakuya Sakura, and then I mean, to be honest, passing on MC doesn't even really accomplish anything. Probably just do a really basic turn 1, where I just set up with like a charge gem on Masakado. Like charge gem, Kanabi Veil, double buff. I think that makes the most sense. Because even with Dragon Eye, you can't guarantee hitting with Masakado without buffs. You're gonna use something like Myriad Slashes. I think that's the play. Navi Veil, double buff, charge gem. Eat the first set of attacks, and then after that, get buffs and debuffs up. Or get debuffs up next turn, then once he's fully debuffed, then start going in with Masakado. Dazai making that face is just so cursed.
It may be.
Cursed thing in the game. Great, you don't even fight Lamu here in Ken the Creation. It's so weird in Ken the Creation that you go through this whole zone and there's no boss at the end. Straight on the Act 2. Okay, so now we go after the students.
I've started.
Wait a... Here you go! Wait a... Oh. Wait a... Hey, hey, hey!
Kinda nice being able to just ignore Amanazako, like just ignore the navigator entirely. Not need growth items anymore. I mean, technically I still benefit a little bit from HP and MP incense, but I mean, it's not really necessary.
Here you go!
This is.
Hello, dirty boy.
Young man.
Come to watch me finish the game. I
Hey, come on.
mean, not like I haven't beaten this game, you know, like 7 times already, but that's not the point. Point is, we have one last thing in the game left to do. That last thing being to beat the True Masakado on Godborn. I'm done with this game. Unless they, like, make DLC for it or something. And if they make DLC for this game, then woe to those DLC enemies, because, yeah, we're a little bit min-maxed. He's a little bit min-maxed. You know, one issue I have with this game, it's a small issue, but also a significant one. I don't get why they put in the like fast forward button, like what you typically see in modern Persona games, but it's like way less powerful. Like it doesn't move things along nearly as quickly. Like it's maybe double speed, whereas in you know, like Persona 3, 4, and 5, the fast forward button is like ×5 speed. And it only moves dialogue along faster. It doesn't move like the character animations during scenes.
Hey, hey, hey!
Like if this was Persona 5, or really any of the modern Persona games, it's not unique to 5, that scene right there before this boss, that would have been like a half a second on fast forward. It would have literally been like half a second. Get him, Lucy.
We should move on.
Hey! Here you go!
A word.
Oh, Navigator. Thank God. Thank God, no Monozako. Oh, Beyond Mac, come hail.
I, Fionn McCool, shall test your strength.
Hey, Lami. That damage.
There are...
Wait, that doesn't work? What the hell? Oh, Stone would work. I guess it doesn't work on things classified as powerful enemies. Oh well. Just bonk him. Hey, air hockey. We ain't gonna fulfill that man's last request. So sorry for not being very talkative right now. I'm actually focusing on trying to speedrun as fast as possible. Making sure I don't get lost, don't do anything suboptimal. Trying to zoom. Speedrun Larkus is crazy. Dude, I am. Gone mad. Yo, motherfuckers. Yo. Just goes to show you, gamers that love to 100% everything eventually wind up speedrunning if they play long enough. Oh yeah, like, speedrunning is completely a byproduct of playing the same game a ton of times. Like, that's literally how speedrunning came about. I mean, it makes sense in this context. The only thing that I have left to do in the game, the only thing I want to do in the game still, is I need to go and beat True Moscato on Godborn. And to do that, I need to be on Canon of Creation. I need to have access to Taito, which is Act 4. So the only thing to do is speedrun the first 3 acts. What we doing? Of course, this is a lot more simple than a real speed run, because, you know, I don't really have to think about any of the boss fights or anything like that, right? I don't have to think about any of the boss fights, I don't have to, like, think about menuing or builds or anything like that, or, like, adapting to item drops. Like, none of that stuff matters, because, of course, you know, I'm fully min-maxed already. A lot easier to speedrun something when there's no chance of failure and you don't really have to think too hard. That's faster. Don't know how much faster that was, but a little bit faster. Of course, I've done, like, actual speedruns of Path of Exile, and I guess Diablo 3. I mean, I guess these are, like, quote-unquote actual speedruns. Like, obviously I don't intend on submitting any kind of leaderboard or anything like that. But, like, there's nothing that I'm doing that's, like, not a speedrun, other than it's, like, a category nobody would ever run, right? NG+.
Young man, however,
Close enough, though, to an actual speedrun.
Lamu's attention is fixed on his target. We may be able to catch him off guard. Understood.
Officially, it's only a speedrun if you do the splits, in my opinion. There are plenty of speedrunners that don't even use splits. They just have, like, a timer. Yeah, I don't have a timer, but I mean, you know, the timers for speedruns are just for show anyways, because when you submit to a leaderboard, they check the time manually. Like, they don't go off the streamer's timer, or like off the recording's timer. Like, really, those things are just there for the benefit of the viewers. Viewers and the and I guess the
Itsuki-shima.
runner to some extent.
Now that you mention it, I don't see Isonokami either.
They dodge. Hyper dodge.
Young man,
Oh, I can do this now. You have to get Aogami's dialogue before you can return Pillar there. Back to Tokyo. Actually, before we do that, I'm going to take a slight break from speedrunning, because there's one other thing I need to do, technically, for 100%. I think I have another, battle, don't I? I'm not sure I ever did that.
First of all,
I think I have one more, virtual battle. Let's just check everything to make sure I've done them. Minato battles. Shut up. They're unbeaten? That's not true. Why does it say that they're all unbeaten? Is it because it's Godborn? Interesting. Should I do those real quick? I mean, fuck it, I guess, right? Says they're all unbeaten. I wonder if their awards are different. Yeah, it must say they're unbeaten because it's Godborn. Duck Lucy. It's gonna give me like friggin' balms or something. It's gonna give me like growth items. Yeah, if it gives growth items. Oh, that's really funny. Oh wait, I should go and heal before these, shouldn't I? Because it spends the MP if it doesn't spend items. Gross.
hey,
Now, original. Yeah, I don't even really care about these for the rewards. Like, I obviously don't need them at this point. I just want to know if you get anything special for doing all of them. boss rush. Should have probably done these before I did my min-maxing, because it's actually like pretty efficient money per hour in terms of the bombs, but you know what? It's fine. It doesn't matter. Add it to the splits. Knowledge for your next NG Plus speedrun. Never doing another NG Plus speedrun unless they add more content to the game. I forget if it restores your Magatsuhi or not in between these. I'll just test it. It doesn't count your Magatsuhi usage, so I may as well use that whenever I want.
Hey!
Should've just used Root of Evil there. He would've died.
Question.
Hey!
Done those pages. It's gonna take basically as long as an act. Okay, though.
Hey!
Now we do basically the same series of fights again. It doesn't hit 1K. Nope. I'm not interested in the challenge battles at all.
Sorry.
I'm just doing the unbeaten virtual battles, which is all of them because Godborn has separate ones. Why does that like teleport you? So weird.
Hey!
Now it's Taito B. Yes. So many virtual battle thingies. Did all those, now Empyrean battles. Like halfway through the virtual battles now. Haven't done Masakato yet, right? That is correct. Don't have a lot to do before I get to Masakato. So how many more do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. We're more than halfway through. Well, still pulled God's Order. Masakato's gonna be the last thing that I do.
Watch this.
I think this is basic Lucifer, right? Not the true transcendent Lucifer. This is law, canon of creation.
Hey!
Best song in the game. Big damage.
You ready?
Why are you not interested in VR fights max level? Because they're not like real content. It's just like scaling Greater Rift type content, which I fucking hate. It's just Diablo 3 design, which has never really interested me.
Hey!
This is Bell to destroy the throne. That was battle to destroy the throne.
Hey!
Kill it, Masakato. Onum Gladi is actually so good to throw on support characters. Yeah, the twin thingies are kind of funny.
It's time!
Life in full bloom.
That damage? That's illegal. Jesus. A fucking illegal amount of damage. I actually don't really like Lucifer's theme in this game. Not because it's bad, but, you know, the last phase tends to be really short. And, like, the first two phases are just, like, preamble.
Hey.
And then the beat drops in the last phase, but you don't get to hear it for very long. I'd like a version that's, shorter than that. So we have this one, and then the ones on the last page. Everybody's S&T 3 theme. I don't really like the S&T 3 theme either, though. And like, it's not epic enough or anything like that. The problem I have is it takes 4.5 minutes for the beat to drop. Like, that's the problem. And when you hear it in game, the beat only drops in the final phase, which lasts a very short amount of time. Like, I don't dislike the song itself. I just dislike how it's like the specific way in which it's utilized. What's up, Twitch Cop? It ain't John. Yep, John Persona. Or John SMT. That's what I should name my character next league. I actually think I'm gonna name my PoE character One More Totem Rejected. But I don't know though, because I actually got the name One More God Rejected. And that's not like as funny, but I almost feel like I have to go with that. Because it's like, that's one of those names that really should have been taken, but wasn't, so I'm tempted to go with that. Like, I almost feel like I have to. This boss is a fucking cock. Hey Home has so much HP. The Home, however it's pronounced. Like, it's actually just thick as fuck. And not the good kind of thick. Alright, the gems are up top, aren't they? Now it's gonna do stuff like Mudobarian instead of Dacunda. You want to keep it in that loop. That, and then... Body... Facilitate. And this turn, try and kill.
Watch this.
Even with that, it's like you still just can't. You still can't just like, you know, nuke it. Even with a Mogatoki Savage. Like, look at that! I did like almost 100,000 damage this turn, and it's still not dead. Like fucking hell. I wonder if this thing has the most health out of like any Megami Tensei boss. It's definitely up there. Is a very, very chunky boy. Chunky girl, I guess. Chunky boss.
To light, sun.
Wish I had a use for all those bombs, but I just wanted to do the virtual battles, because...
Hey!
Curious if it gives you anything for doing all of them. Did that. That's just these 3. Destroy, recreation, and then 2. Fucking hell. That one's gonna take forever.
Been saving these up rather than doing it every day, and now is the time. Double-digit deaths. 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 Double-digit deaths.
Even Dirty Boy's like, the fuck?
Double-digit deaths. Double-digit deaths. Double-digit deaths. Double-digit deaths. Double-digit deaths. Double-digit deaths. Double-digit deaths.
Does he even know you have double-digit deaths? He doesn't. That's not what the joke is. The joke is I said I would get, like, there's a decent chance I get, like, double-digit deaths in this game, and he's giving me shit about that not happening. Though I'm actually close to double-digit deaths, so I'm not sure Skinny even realizes. I think I'm up to 7. Like, let me think. Like, how many times did I die? I died like 4 times on my first playthrough, right? One was, I got one-shotted by a Magatsuhi demon, because I didn't know how they worked. I didn't know that if you don't kill them turn 1, you basically always die. Unless you're massively overstated compared to them. You know, because they hit you with severe damage skills and then you just explode. I died once to Matador because I didn't realize I needed to guard the Magatsuhi skill because I didn't adapt early to that mechanic very well. And I forgot that his Zon would do insta-death, and it wiped out all my demons. I actually lived it, but I couldn't recover. And then I died once to, what was it? Oh yeah, Oyamatsumi, the first powerful enemy. I ran at him and was just like, fuck it, YOLO. That was 3. Did I have a 4th death in my first playthrough? Maybe I didn't. I don't think I did, actually. Dude, Massimo's got so many fucking press turns, Jesus. I guess it's because of his passive. And then, so let me think. I died once to Satan, right? Which I guess would be death 4. And then, I died once to True Masakado. That'd be death 5, right? Is that it? Is that all the times I died, actually? Maybe. I feel like I died one other time, but I can't remember. Obviously, the Shiva boss too strong. Oh yeah, totally. No, I feel like I died a few times to Masakado, didn't I? Yeah, because I'm pretty sure I died once to regular Masakado. And then I changed my strategy, came back in, and did it take me 3 attempts for regular Masakado? I think I died twice to regular Masakado and once to True. So yeah, I think I've had 7 deaths in total. Which I think is pretty respectable, especially considering I did my first playthrough on normal mode instead of hard. Like, is there any doubt, really, that I would have had double-digit deaths if I did my first playthrough on hard? Like, I don't think so. I think I definitely would have had double-digit deaths. Because I almost got there on fucking normal into Godborn hard. Or rather, Reborn hard. I guess technically I got most of my deaths on Reborn hard. But I don't know, I feel like that's a pretty respectful amount of deaths. Like, I definitely would have died to Demi-fiend first try if I did him on hard instead of normal. Like, 100% that would have been a death, because, like, I very nearly died to Demi-fiend on fucking normal, so... You know, with less damage and less ailment resistance and more ailment resistance on the boss, less chance to crit, less chance to hit, the boss doing, like, 30% more damage, like, yeah, I definitely would have fucking died on hard. Yes, you're too degenerate. If you are on hard, you have been extra paranoid. You would have assumed gravity would kill you until you saw evidence otherwise. Oh, man. It's too funny. So, was it... Which one did I just do? It was this one, right? I did Mastema. This one, and the last one. But I don't think being extra degenerate would have helped. Like, with Demi-fiend, for sure I would have died on hard on my first attempt. Because I went into that max out, right? Like, as maxed out as I could have been without, like, you know, fucking incense farming. And even then, I did a little bit of incense farming anyways, right? Like, I went in at level 99 with the best, like, generic comp that I could come up with on my own before, you know, before, like, NG plus stuff, and before, like, knowing the fight. So I definitely would have died to Demi-fiend at least. Now, it is actually possible that being extra thorough with things like fusion may have prevented some of those other deaths. Like, specifically, I might not have died to Matador if I had a better demon stock. I could have probably recovered. Because I just kind of YOLO'd into that fight. I didn't prepare for it at all. So it actually may have prevented some deaths, but I probably would have gotten other deaths. I think you don't die to the Magat City and powerful demons. You probably assume you can't take them on hard, or I know you thought you might be able to take them. Things like that would have likely been avoided. Well, the powerful demon, not necessarily, because I went in to, like, check his level. And I waited for a while. I waited until I was, like, end of Zone 2 in order to go back to check out Yamatsumi. And he's just, like, balanced like an end of Zone 3 enemy. You know, he's level 48, and so isn't balanced around you being, like, level 30. So that death I don't really think would have been avoided. The only way I could have avoided that death would have been if I just thought about the fact that technically you can run away. Because it's not a true boss encounter. That's how I didn't die to that guy on the hill. Yeah, you just fucking use people leave, like you fucking smoke bomb. Though I think actually I wouldn't have even had an opportunity to do that. Because I think he goes first, doesn't he? And I think he might have one-shotted me. No, I got a turn. But I don't know. I was very satisfied with the difficulty level of this game.
Watch this.
Though I think I definitely still would have died to the Magatsuhi demons, because I don't tend to shy away from a challenge. You fucking suck, Lucy. Why do you have no MP left? Also, I forgot that fucking that was a thing. Erp. Whatever. Forgot that I had to fight fucking Lucifer on this, but the other fight was the end. Oh, it's true Lucifer as well. Debilitate. My fight I thought was too weak was the Kadishu fight. They could have been hard. I went into that fight expecting it railed even with prep. Yeah. I don't know. Prep is like the ultimate, like... Not only is prep like the ultimate fucking just fuck you at like this sort of game, but you didn't just go in with prep. Whether you want to call it luck or skill, you use what is literally the most optimal strategy for that fight. Which is killing Nua turn 1 so you avoid Kadishu entropy. Which I don't know if you intended that. I don't know if you even realized that you could skip Kadishu entropy by just killing her turn 1. But like that hard shuts down their strategy. And again, also, you played on normal mode as well, didn't you?
Hey.
Hard mode makes that a lot harder, because, you know, it's much harder to burst down, fucking Nama. I just didn't want to fuck with Capitulate to Pleasure. Yeah, it was on normal. Yeah, see, that was my exact, that was my exact line of reasoning. I thought, like, okay, this is probably gonna be a fight against all 4 of them, because that's what the game kind of tells you is happening. You know, I was like, you know what, battle against all 4 of them, the only thing that sounds scary to me is Capitulate to Pleasure, while the rest of them do whatever the fuck they want, so let's, I don't even know what Lami's talking about, but, anyways, I don't know, I don't think that fight is too easy. Because if you're on... Because for one, you were on normal, and for 2, you, like me, lucked into the best possible strategy for that fight. You know, the fact that you can keep them from using Kadishu entropy. And if you're on hard, then you're probably not going to be able to burst Nama turn 1 unless you have a really fucked up setup. Like you need a really degen setup to burst Nama turn 1 like that. Dude, he's gonna have so many press turns. Bonk. Guard, Lucifer. Mastema, you're inting. Holy shit. Dude, he had like 9 press turns, and he's just like, I'm gonna just charge Magatsuhi this turn. Holy shit, that's so funny. Oh man. Oh fuck this fight. I think this boss might have more HP than any boss in Megami Tensei. Okay, we're not full buffs and debuffs yet. This. Or just like Soma or something.
Watch this.
$50k damage. Good god. It's an insane amount of damage. Boss is still fucking alive. Oh, you're talking about the powerful enemy that you ran from. One of the 4 Heavenly Kings. Makes sense. That is unironically just the tankiest boss in... I don't know about all Megami Tensei, because I guess maybe like the super bosses are tankier, but like in terms of like in terms of like main bosses, definitely the tankiest boss in this game.
It's time!
So good. Bonk 'em. Love how Masakato can just throw out like 40,000 damage hits. Seeing that kind of training. Okay, that was all of them, right? I did every friggin' virtual battle, I'm pretty sure. That took an hour.
Hey!
Was kind of insanely pointless, but I just wanted to like make sure that there was nothing there that's of actual importance.
Huh?
That was, yeah, it was every single one of them. Where am I going now? Back to Tokyo, right? Or Act 3. That was like the most pointless thing I've ever done in my entire life, but you know what? It's whatever. I wanted to make sure, and I did. And yeah, nothing wrong with a little boss rush once in a while. But yeah, Skinny, I don't know if you saw what I wrote in Discord about speedrunning PoE, but most of it is just like a lot of practice and application of really specific knowledge. And you know, it's a game of inches. Like every new thing that you learn is gonna save you like, you know, minute here, a minute there. Takes a lot of
Good morning, everyone.
Takes a lot of effort to get good at speedrunning PoE. Because it's such a complicated game. Because you gotta really know how to adapt on the fly. You know, you gotta be able to like look at the drops that you got and be like, okay, this is how I can use that, like this is how I can fit in this skill, or you know, I don't really need this skill, I can just get rid of it. It's like not that big of a time save to have it, so I can just ditch this, so I can use that earlier, or it's like a lot of it is just like managing socket pressure and dealing with not getting the optimal drops. You know, because sometimes you just get like fucked by RNG, right? In PoE, at least in the short term. Sometimes you do a run and you know you don't get like any kind of two-handed weapon to drop, and it's like, well, what do you do when that happens? It's like, well, you have to make do. And you know, a bad player would make excuses at that point and be like, oh, well, I didn't get the drops I need, so you know, it took me an hour to do Act 1. But you know, someone that's like actually good at the game, that's like actually good at speedrunning, like Tai, he's never gonna have a 1 hour Act 1. No matter what build he's playing, no matter what drops he gets, his Act 1 is never going to take an hour. Because, you know, he will just adapt to what he gets. And before I was talking to myself the whole time because Skinny was AFK.
Huh, well...
God. Fucking cucks. Oh my god. It's fucking cucks. Gotta be like ready on the Astoma button. Also, I just want to complain real quick about modern controllers. Like, I don't think this controller that I have here is like that old, but several of the buttons are starting to stick. The start button and the A button are starting to stick. Edge. They don't build them like they used to. Back in my day, controllers would last for like a decade, even if you played stupid bullshit like God of War, which is basically just controller abuse simulator. Hello, Snick. Haha. You picked a league starter yet? I'm probably going to go for... I bring you Forbidden Tech? Oh, okay. I mean, I'll listen to what you have to say, though I really want to, at the very least, play a Jug, or like a Marauder, so that I can transition into Connor's Molten Strike of the Zenith build. Like, it's very unlikely that I don't play some kind of Marauder, because Molten Strike of the Zenith looks unimaginably powerful. Like, candidate for strongest build in PoE history level of power. It puts things like Mana Stacker to shame. Use Forbidden Right to self-inflict a savage hit to use the new Retaliate skill for plus 25 max rage.
You can see we're a bit divided
Interesting.
on this matter. Would you be so kind as to prove my point?
Need no more than 62 Chaos Res. Unseen, thank you so much for the 63-month resub. Hello, friend. How are you doing? Plus 25 max rage is big damn. Yeah, that's true. Does Forbidden Right require like a specific weapon? Like you have to be using a caster weapon? But the buzz took off all next week. Forbidden Right's a spell. Yeah, spells don't have weapon requirements in PoE, right? You're like, how long has it been since you've played PoE? So yeah, I think I'm totally good. So yeah, like I could probably fit that in as a Jug, I would think. Yeah, like I was gonna say, that's only a 3-gem setup, and you have a lot of So you would want supports on your Retaliate skill. I mean, I guess not if you're just trying to get the 25 rage, but like I think Retaliate is actually like an insane amount of damage. Right, like those Retaliate skills have some really good numbers on them. I'll at the very least consider throwing it into my setup. Like maybe I just use that instead of a War Cry. Or I could at least use it, you know, to get rage before bosses spawn. The Retaliate skills are busted. Yeah, like, I think you're gonna see some insane, like, one-shot type builds. That is a 2-button setup to gen rage and get plus 25 cap. Yeah, I could see that being really good for just, like, if you're just, like, setting up before a boss spawns. Juice is gonna have a heyday, he really will. It's gonna be the new version of, One Quack Man. Yeah, it prevents rage loss. I'll probably use that tech at least a little bit. Because that fits really easily into what I was already planning to play. Yeah, General Scribe build for my friend who's starting. Oh, nice. The new banner solves spell suppress. Conditional defense, Monkagun. I don't know about that, Chief. The banner is always up. I don't know, that sounds sketchy. Always up? We're up 99.99% of the time. But I don't know if you've seen Connor's Molten Strike of the Zenith build. But it's very, very insane. Like 2 billion DPS. It doesn't have any funky quality of life issues. Like there's no weapon swap anymore or anything like that. And it's tanky enough that it can tank like anything in the game, including maxed out Delve. And it can do any mod in T17s. Like literally any mod. Doesn't matter, like no regen, fucking minus 100% aura, minus action speed, like, you know, minus defense. It's the banner, it lingers on you for 3 seconds. After it goes away, and at 3 seconds you place the banner again. Yes, I can never afford it. Well, the thing is, it's like, it doesn't need like a ton of currency to be really strong. Like, at a pretty modest budget, it already like starts shitting on the game, which is why I want to play something that can transition into it. Do they ever clarify if you use your Columnators to get grassy mail mods on new gigabases? I don't think they clarified that, but I don't see why you couldn't. Unless they specifically did something to prevent that. Which, I mean, I suppose they always could have. And yeah, that will be super, super busted if that's the case. Get a Masakado. I love this skill. Masakado too strong. 68 base armor, fractured, 100% global defense. That's not going to be a thing. 50% global defense, yeah. They nerfed Grasping Mail mod a while back. Like a year ago or something like that. It's only 50% these days. Still going to be really good though. 50% global defense is nothing to shake a stick at. Almost at the worst part of the game, the fucking Demon King's castle. Shut up, Dazai, go away! Yeah, I know, you fucking hate democracy, now shut up. Run faster, damn it. Snick doesn't play PoE. He just plays Path of Building. Starting Guardian Oravot. Oh, you have a group this league? Isn't group MFing gonna be like crazy dead? Because, you know, like no such thing as MF anymore. That and like all the like just inherently there can never be a good like juicing strat again, like not in the same way as before. Like it doesn't matter how much anything you stack because
be careful.
There's harsh diminishing returns on multiplicative sources of quant and rarity now.
And so, in the
Shut up,
name
Ishtar.
of those your tyrant
Your voice
god
is
has
weird.
scorned, I shall wipe you from existence.
I just realized it's kind of ballsy doing this fight with on Godborn without taking out her statues. But she's gonna have 8 turns and a piercing skill. I mean, it doesn't matter because we have 999 vitality, but you know, like if I wasn't stat maxed, it would be kind of ballsy. Group strat is Tomer, Eily, Recom, Cux. Huh? You're gonna have to run that one by me a whole lot slower. Good job, dummy. Imagine trying to use Hama on fucking Lucifer. Masakado, send this bitch to the Shadow Realm. Gotta take a look at that. So what is this thing? Cloak of Tomer, Eily. Right. This is the like Elrion thing, like the found magic items drop identified. So are you saying that like the group strat is like to basically just like generate as many magic items as possible and have specific filters for like a list of mods that are going to be profitable just on the base to sell to people that are trying to do recombinator crafting? That... Man, that's really something for several reasons. Because, one, how do you know that there's gonna be enough of a market for that? Because like we don't really know a lot about how the recombinators are gonna work. Like there might not be enough people recombinator crafting because it might be out of the average person's range. Because like the odds might end up being really bad or something. Or it could be nerfed in unforeseen ways. It might just like take a long time to set up. You have like a backup plan if that ends up not being profitable. Might be Giga Rare recoms. That's what the group people are doing. Well, sure, but like, is there a backup strat if that doesn't work out? Because that's experimental. Like, that's straight up experimental. Like, it doesn't matter who's doing it, like whether it's Empyrean or like whatever, it's still an experimental strat because it relies on a mechanic that we don't have full data for yet. That being recombinator crafting. Because we don't fucking know what GEG did to that shit. And so it's based on the assumption that recombinator bases are going to be valuable. And that's like, there's reason to believe that assumption is correct, but, you know, there's no proof that that assumption is correct. Snap always has backup strats. I don't know who that is. Surely the group, like, average profit, like, the profit per day is gonna be, like, way down, though, right? Like, no matter what kind of big brain thing you come up with, there's no way it's gonna match or exceed, like, what you could do before with not just MF, but it's also, like, the stacking of, like, quantity and rarity. Because it's not just the MF, like, because you could take out MF, and, like, MF is not the biggest nerf, to group MFing, like the removal of MF gear. The biggest nerf to group MFing is the way the math works. Like because they changed how the game calculates item drops, and that is a unbelievably massively larger nerf than the removal of MF gear. This goes like that, right? Oh, I see. It has to be less than that card shit. Alright, you just wait with these ones, don't you? Demon King's Castle, Consugma. The worst part of the game. There's a chance fishing comes out kind of Wildwood or Sentinel maps. I don't think that there's even a chance of that. There's no point in using things like Wildwood and Sentinel anymore for that sort of thing, because you can't juice mobs anymore. Like, it's not a thing. It doesn't exist now. Because, like, if you take, like, an average, like, Essence mob, okay? And then you Sentinel it, and you give it 50 billion Wildwood juice, it would only drop, like, 5 to 10 times more loot than an Essence mob without Sentinel and, like, 5 billion Wildwood juice. Because they've changed how that stuff works. There's now a harsh diminishing return curve on different multiplicative sources of quantity. So that, like, the more of it you stack, the less effective it becomes, and the curve is insanely harsh. So that it doesn't matter, like, there's now, like, a way smaller difference between an average mob and a mob that's, like, you know, ghost touched with fucking all the essence, or all the, like, ghost passives, and, you know, 25 essences on it from, you know, all the, like, bullshit essence shit that you can stack to put them on, like, a boss, with, you know, Pantheon mods on the boss from the Scarab that makes unique monsters have rare monster modifiers, and 100% Delirium with double Delirium effect. All of that stuff, like, there's just, like, a way smaller difference between a monster like that and a normal monster than there used to be. And so there's just, like, it's just not possible to juice monsters anymore in Path of Exile. They've removed that as a mechanic from the game. You know, unless they lied in the Q&A, which I suppose is possible. But, you know, I don't think we will ever see anything remotely like, say, like, meat finding. Like, I don't think we're ever gonna see anything like meat finding ever again, because they future-proofed the system. Like, they don't need to worry anymore about, like, what kind of degenerate shit that they add into the game, because they've already capped it. It's already been pre-capped. Yeah, like the Rogue Exiles, the meat finding, like all that stuff, where it's like, you know, one enemy drops, you know, unbelievable amounts of crap. Like, that stuff is all just gone now, and it will never come back unless they specifically revert the nerfs they've done, which I don't think they should do. If anything, I think in terms of maximizing your item drops from a map, I think the way to do that now is going to be having as many different League mechanics on the map as possible. Because what they did say is that to compensate the average player for this, because of course the average player is benefiting from some level of stacking mechanics. Yeah, Night Lami. The average player is benefiting from some level of stacking mechanics, just not, you know, to the same extent as, you know, like a degen player or like a, you know, crazy group MFer. But to compensate those players, because they don't want to nerf the average player, what they did is they made it to where all League mechanic monsters have an inherent bonus to quantity and rarity that they didn't have before. And they've actually, like, I don't know, it's weird. This patch for PoE is like the patch of future-proofing stuff, right? Because, you know, another issue that people always had with PoE for years and years is, you know, GG would release a new mechanic, and that league mechanic would in some way buff the monsters, and it wouldn't be, like, tuned for stacking with other mechanics. Like, it's fine on its own, but when you stack it with, like, Essence and Delirium and shit like that, then suddenly it's obscene. And you get things that, you know, have more effective health than Uber Pinnacle bosses, right? That also doesn't exist anymore. They have completely changed the way monsters scale now, which is one of the biggest changes they've ever done to PoE. I'm surprised more people aren't talking about it. Because now there's like a hard cap to how much you can increase, like, the HP and damage of monsters through different stacking modifiers, and to compensate for that, they have added in the toughness system. And what toughness is a percent buff to the like the effective health of the monsters, and toughness caps at 100%. And so the way that works is a monster with 100% toughness takes half the damage of a monster with 0 toughness. And so what that means, effectively, is that I'm fucking lost. Right, I need to go that way, I remember now. What that means, effectively, is that, like, when you see one of those crazy ghosted essence monsters, like, because you guys have seen, like, everybody that's played PoE long enough has had that happen to them, where, like, you know, you have your, like, average monster, and then, like, you know, you have Delirium going, and you see, like, oh, this essence monster had all of the things proc on it. So it's got 4 modifiers, it has a Pantheon mod, it has a Delirium mod, and, you know, it just happened to also have, like, 9 essences on it because it high-rolled all of the random essence stuff that I have on my tree, and then, like, 3 ghosts ran into it, and so it's triple ghosted. And, like, you see that, and you know, like, there's no possible way I can kill that, because it has, like, 50 times the health of a normal essence monster, and it's gonna do insane amounts of damage, and the whole screen is gonna be filled with fucking bullshit that I can't possibly dodge. You know, that thing is just death unless you're running some, like, juiced up endgame build, right? That doesn't exist anymore, because you find all that together now, and all it means, in terms of the damage reduction side of things, like the effective health side, is that it has twice the HP of that rare monster would normally have, because it's capped on toughness. It's 100% toughness. Like, it's crazy how much they've changed the scaling for monsters and item drops this patch, which I think it's one of the biggest changes PoE has ever seen. And I think it's going to make the game feel a lot better for your average player, because it means that you're not going to run into corner case situations anymore where you just find these unkillable god monsters, and, you know, you're also going to get more loot on average for, like, less busy work type effort. Did I miss that in the patch notes? Possibly. They only went over toughness very briefly. They talked about it more in the Q&A. You're saying they Omega nerfed the strength of everything. Yeah, specifically they Omega nerfed, like, the stacking modifiers. Now, that doesn't mean that something with 7 essences isn't going to perforate your asshole, because it's still going to have the essence abilities, right? So it's still going to fill the screen with bullshit. But, you know, it's not going to be to the same level. You're going to hit it and it's going to actually take damage. And it's not going to, like, instant one-shot you. But, you know, it's still gonna fill the screen with bullshit. So it's not like they've completely taken the teeth out of those things. They've just nerfed them down to levels that are reasonable. Instead of, you know, being like, oh, this thing is suddenly an uber pinnacle boss, because screw you. Alright. So here... So you're trying to tell me this game isn't going to try and murder me every turn with unkillable bullshit? I can actually kill shit now? Where's the catch? There is no catch. This is just Mark's vision for the game. Because the way Mark sees it is like, there's a lot of problems with Path of Exile that could be fixed. And as like the new game director, he feels like the first thing he should do before doing anything else is he should fix a lot of the long-standing problems that the game has. No catch, just based Mark. You know, I think it really helps to have a game director that actually plays the game. Because no shade to Chris Wilson. Chris Wilson is a very sexy man, very incredible man. But it's very obvious that, you know, he doesn't have time to play the game these days because he's busy being the friggin' CEO, right? Chris had to have intervened and fucked with something. Nope. This is like the first league of like full-blown Mark agenda. I believe it's his second league as game director, right? But, you know, there's always like a time delay on changes like that, because, you know, they can't just throw out everything they've been working on. And so there's always a little delay before you start to see the impact of a change. And so this is the first league of the Mark vision. And, you know, Mark is someone that actually plays the game. He plays the game more than I do. Like, apparently, according to Mark, and according to, like, you know, other, according to other, people at GEG, if Mark isn't, like, working on Path of Exile, he's playing Path of Exile. And he plays, like, lots of different stuff in PoE, too. Like he usually league starts, group stuff, but then, and, like, he likes playing, you know, like an Aura bot for groups, but he also plays solo stuff on his own. And so he has a very, like, wide perspective of the game, because he's put 100,000 hours into it, apparently. Maybe they should have thrown out Necropolis, though. True. Sure, my head hurts. Can you do something about it? I cannot, unfortunately. Sorry, Sacred. My head fucking hurts because I hate this fucking dungeon. Alright, it's right here. You drop down here, I remember this. Almost done with Demon King's Castle, thankfully. And you're still probably gonna die in Path of Exile, because Path of Exile is a hard game. And the intent is not to, like, make Path of Exile easy or, you know, make it super casual friendly. The intent is to just get rid of the things that are just obviously degenerate, that are just obviously broken, where anyone can, you know, take a glance at something and be like, yeah, that's something that probably shouldn't exist. Here, and then... Right. And, you know, like, one thing that I know is gonna fuck people in the asshole is, the new League mechanic, you know, they have the different kinds of ore, and they said in the trailer that the last kind of ore, I forget what it's called, they said that it's really rare, and they said the monsters that are spawned from it are going to be really difficult. I bet you those monsters are going to be, like they said, really difficult. They're probably going to be like Crucible level monsters. You know, you're going to, if you're not rocking some kind of Giga Chad build, they're probably going to just, you know, they're probably just going to shit on you. Like, the game is not going to be super easy. It's just, you know, they're just getting rid of the things that obviously shouldn't exist. Why did I do that? That was dumb. Take it slow. Don't try and do 2 at a time. Just take it slow. Really hard to play this game is no D4. Uber Lilith fucks. Uber Exarch. Easy. He isn't even level 200. I actually do think Uber Lilith is a lot harder than Uber Exarch. But hard is not always good. Just because a boss is hard doesn't mean it's well designed. Right, so I need to... Okay, yeah, I remember this part. Get over there. I think it's jump height that matters on this one. I need to hit the thing at the apex of the jump. Nope. Does it, like, flip a switch when you go through there the first time or something? I don't understand. Like, I genuinely don't understand why it always takes me exactly 2 jumps to get through that one. Where am I going? Fucking lost now. Like, is there's something I just don't get? Wait, is it? Does it take me 2 jumps because... Wait, I'm retarded. That's why it takes 2 jumps, because it's actually 2 different... Wait, it's 2 different fucking thingies. That's why it takes 2 jumps. Wait, but though this one is gonna take another jump because I actually did fuck up this time somehow. I overshot. Not sure... Or no, I didn't. This is the right spot. So I need to go... Where exactly? Right here. Good. Got it. That's it for Demon King's Castle, right? Basically at the end now. Like right through here. I think that's the end. Get me out of this place. They can both go fuck each other with disease. Disease spiny barbed iron rods. Interesting. And while I dislike Uber Exarch, at least like Uber Exarch, you can outgear him. I guess you can probably do the same to Uber Lilith. I don't know, I don't think you can though. You still have to execute some of the mechanics on Uber Lilith, right? Because you're still limited by her stupid immune phases. Whereas Uber Exarch, you can just walk up to him and one-shot him.
Death shall befall our opposers! I will crush you in the jaws of retribution!
I don't know, I avoid that fight like the plague. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're limited by the immune phases. Like, I mean, you basically have to execute all of Lilith's mechanics at least once. Okay, Act 3 finished, so now we gotta do the intermission part of the game, and then we unlock Act 4, and then go fight True Masakado. Shut up, Yakumo.
I sense a change in the world.
Shut up, Abdiel. Back to Tokyo. Okay, quest complete. Also, Skinny, did you hear anything I said earlier about speedrunning PoE? I think I went on a rant about it while you were AFK. Bad timing. Where am I going? Alright, we gotta go to the dorm.
It seems you've...
Well,
Very well. Witness, as I smite this aberration and blot out his sin from the earth.
Bonk. Big bonk. Bigger bonk. Bigger bonk. Super fast bonks. room. I totally remember everything about exactly where to go at all times in this game. Yep, definitely.
Hey, can you...
Go talk to Chow.
Sorry, I just showed up out of nowhere.
You're alive! She's like, nah, I'm super dead.
Take a good look. Tokyo is fading like the setting sun. Its time is almost up. Before it's too late. Until then, will you let me fight at your side? That's all I ask of you. The path to the...
There we go, we're in Taito finally. Took long enough. Okay, Demon Haunts. Now we gotta go get Yoshitsune's quest. Gotta do the pre-quest for Masakado. Didn't take long, so I actually know what to do for once. Onizako, follow me? I forget.
Here you go! Hey!
Hey Slick, thank you so much for the 63-month resub. Monthly friend payment. Thank you, friend.
Oh, you want some? Well, do ya?
How have you been, K-Slick? Oh, I need Yoshitsune in my party, duh. Lucifer out.
Hey, hey, hey!
Yoshi. The same, you? I'm doing great. I'm just about to 100% this game. I have one more super boss to beat after these pre-quests, and I'm done with this game after 200 something hours. And we got new PoE League on Friday. Oh man, I'm excited. Put Lucifer back in. Don't need Yoshitsune anymore. So I need to go and grab the other quest. Where even was it? The, right, it's the one with the Siron up, or whatever the fuck it's called. This way, isn't it? I want to say there's a thing I have to hit here. A Magatsu rail somewhere around here that I gotta use.
Oh, you want some? We'll do ya?
Not there.
Here you go.
This one? Yes. Perfect. So this is the thing that unlocks Masakado, and then we gotta get the, we gotta fight the 4 Heavenly Kings, and after we fight the 4 Heavenly Kings, we have Masakado the Kyo Sword, and we can fight true Masakado. Hey, Vlad.
Hey!
Grab waypoint over here. Did I tell you the news about the room? I don't think so. If you did, I'd probably memory hold it. Hey, moving into the house for the next few days, no more sweltering garage. Oh, nice. Congratulations, friend. There we go.
Hey!
Direct airflow of the AC, it's around 75-ish. Anywhere else around 90. Monk a gun. Crazy. Auto quest. Now we gotta fight the 4 Heavenly Kings. one is it? I don't remember this crap. I can never remember where Jikokuten's at. I think Jikokuten is that one right there. Could be Horus. I think that's Jikokuten right there. Well, I guess I'll figure it out. So Vlad, you decided what your league's starting?
Hey, hey, hey!
Poker 10, that's what I thought. Good. Damn it. Things that were found are usual and abnormal, so yes, chain hook Zerker again. Okay.
Oh, you want some? Well, do ya?
It's about what I'd expect from you.
Here you go. Oh, you want some? Well, do ya?
Wait. Am I retarded? I'm retarded, aren't I? This is pointless. I'm not on the right part of the quest yet. I gotta talk to the Kitsukami first. I can tell because Jikokuten didn't have dialogue for me. Just aggroed. It's fine though, because he'll respawn, but that was a waste of time, but whatever. Okay, I should probably read the quest. Guardian of Tokyo. Hey, just regain the power of the Lord Sword. Okay, so we gotta, I think, go here. Talk to the Kinitsukami. Do I have to do their quest, or do I just talk to Arahabaki? I just talk to Arahabaki. Alright, so he gives you the Kyo sword. Is the other Arahabaki that gives you the Lord's sword? I think it is. Yeah, it's the one in the fairy village. That's where I gotta go. Inokari zooms, so it's just gonna zoom more. Aren't the rage changes, like the rage rework, gonna hurt the zoomies a lot? Can't get movement speed anymore from it, or attack speed. I mean, there is like a mastery for movement speed. That might just be a case of you have to invest more. Because the skill is more what I meant by zoomy. Yeah, fair. Unworthy to appear. Okay, I need the fucking stupid Lord Sword. Yeah, do you need to just talk to the Kinitsukami? I can never remember the specifics of this convoluted ass quest. Whatever, I'll just do the Kinitsukami's like quest real quick. Wait, but that means I gotta go fight fucking Oyamatsumi. I'm a bitch. Whatever. Take 2 seconds. Okay, bend over, Yamatsumi. I'm going in. Lord Sword.
Greeting! Yeah!
There we go, Ancient Guardian. Okay, now I'm on the right part of the quest. Now we talk to the Arahabaki in the Fairy Village. He gives us the Lord Sword. We power it up by fighting the 4 Heavenly Kings. Okay. On the right track now. Fairy Village. And we get to fight Mr. True Masakado. Godborn hard.
Oh, you want some? Well, do ya?
Lord Sword. Now 4 Heavenly Kings.
Hey, hey, hey! Here you go!
Wait. Go the wrong fucking way? Yes. Other side of this fucking building. Dude, I fucking hate Chiyoda. Fuck do I get over there again? Oh yeah, it's like you drop down here, right? You go over this way. Drop down on this side, which lets you go up here.
Hey, hey, hey!
Top of this thing. Gotta go like all the way to the right, right? No, but I swear I didn't do that before. Oh, I know. You go fucking to the side there. Started. Share the forbidden tech I showed him earlier. Vlad will probably not be interested in using that, which is why I didn't mention it. But the tech is that you can use Forbidden Right to inflict a savage hit on yourself as long as you have no more than 62% chaos res. And You can, that will proc the retaliation skill that gives rage and increases the rage cap by 25. And so you can use it to like pre-generate rage before boss fights. It also solves the issue of rage degen. Takes 3 gem slots though.
Here you go.
3 gem slots and pressing 2 buttons. One king down. I remember where all the kings are. Up here? Am I retarded? Yeah, I don't remember where all the kings are. Or no, he's there. I just can't get up from here. Why can't I get up from here? I thought I could get up from this spot. Game's debating me. Oh, I can't. I just didn't run at the right spot. There we go. Okay. I know I wasn't retarded. And I am retarded, but not that kind of retarded.
Here you go.
Alright, you little bitch. Let's fight. Now I just gotta fight Bishamonten. After that, then we do True Masakado. Of course, I gotta do some build stuff and things like that before the fight, but that won't be terribly difficult. I have a good idea of what I want to swap to. Thankfully, Bishamonten is pretty close to the waypoint here. He's not, like, that far away. Even though I don't have any other waypoints in Taito, it doesn't really matter. The tech, Vlad, is whatchamacallit, fucking, Forbidden Right, one of the new retaliation skills that gives, 25 rage when you use it and also increases your rage cap. And, what's the other thing? There's a third gem. It's a 3-gem setup. But basically you use Forbidden Right, and then you use the Retaliate thing, and it gives you Rage, and oh yeah, the support gem for the Retaliate skill. And it lets you avoid degenning Rage in situations where, like, you know, the game basically says fuck you to Rage builds, and also lets you generate Rage before a boss. Which, to be honest, I figured you wouldn't be interested in it, because, you know, you usually don't like messing with finicky stuff like that. Like melee totems. But at the same time, I do know that, you've always hated the whole rage degen thing before boss fights. Like, fuck your build in particular. Maybe his problem with totems is them dying and being near them. Oh. Well, that's why, like, every melee build took the thing that made it to where you kept the buff for 4 seconds after the totem died. Or after leaving the thing, like, leaving the range. That's why, like, every build took that mastery. Like, the most common mastery on melee builds. Has a ton of points. I mean, fair. But still, that specific problem was one that was solved ages ago. Machi. Okay, now I need to mess with build stuff.
Listen.
Yeah, whatever, shut up. He's got all this dialogue stacked up because I waited until, you know, Act 4 to go in the, fucking thing. Essence Fusion. Skills. So I'm going to want, for the main character, Myriad Slashes. Not Myriad Slashes, fucking Figment Slash. What else am I going to get rid of? I guess Murderous and Bloody Glee for what? Dragon Eye and Sty, probably. I don't think I'm gonna bother with the whole taunt retaliate thing, because it shouldn't be necessary with all of us having max stats. I think I just go Dragon Eye, Beast Eye.
How is this?
Dragon Eye. Maybe don't even go for, maybe I don't even go for Beast Eye, maybe just go Dragon Eye and go Enduring Soul. I don't think Enduring Soul is going to be super necessary, though.
How is...
Hard to say if there's anything else that would be better. I could go Elusive Eclipse or something. Do Beast Eye, fine. If I need like a second death, then probably losing the fight anyways.
How is this?
And for Masakado, I'm gonna go for kind of a risky build. I want to do... where is it? I think I'm gonna go for Myriad Slashes instead of Figment Slash. Should I just get rid of Masakado's Enduring Soul? Just run no cheat death on him. Go for Dragon Eye. I think I'm gonna go Dragon Eye anyways, but yeah. So Murderous and Bloody Glee, Myriad Slashes, High Fizz Pleroma.
How...
Fizz Pleroma. That's it. Regular Fizz Pleroma. I think I ditch High Restore and Enduring Soul for Dragon Eye and Beast Eye. Yeah, that's like such a fucking ambitious build.
How is...
It's like the most damage potential you can possibly get on this fight, though. Dragon Eye. Hopefully I have a Dragon Eye left, too. Good. Dragon Eye.
How is this?
Yeah. This is gonna be really retarded. Dragon Eye, and now Beast Eye. So that's my Masakado build. Myriad Slashes, Critical Zealot, Murderous Glee, Bloody Glee, High Fizz Pleroma, Dragon Eye, and Beast Eye. Which those are just, you know, one skill. And it says 5 weak physical attacks, 1 foe, low accuracy. They ain't that weak. They're 80 power. It's a 400 base power skill. It's fucking insane. It's the highest Fizz base power in the game. And then it's like, these are multipliers to crit chance, times 2.5 and times 1.8. And this is 40% crit damage, 40% Fizz damage, 20% Fizz damage, and then times 2.5 accuracy and times 1.8 accuracy. So it's like his build is nothing but it's one single target fizz skill with the highest base power in the game and low accuracy and no extra crit chance, and then everything else is just fucking damage, crit chance, crit damage, and accuracy. Fucking Giga Chad build. Okay, I think Konohana Saki is fine. I don't need to mess with anything on her. I'm not gonna be running Lucifer. I'm gonna be running Danu. I think I don't want to change anything for her build. I think she's fine. Yeah. Kick Lucy out of the party. And let's go for, oh, I need to change a Miracle. I need to turn Dread off, because I don't want him to have a single debuff on turn 1, because that'll give him 40% more crit chance and 10% more crit damage. I am still going to debuff him, but I want to go from no debuffs to all of the debuffs, rather than just having one up at a time. So this is, this is nothing but bad having Dread on.
Oh, you want some? Well, do ya?
Okay. So, before we go and pull him, I'm gonna take a quick break. I'll be back in a few minutes, and then, we fight the last super boss. Okay, I'm back. So final check. We're all max stats except for Danu, who doesn't have max strength, but she doesn't need max strength, and she also doesn't have max HP or MP, but that's fine. A Figment Slash cannot be veiled. Both the all three of the damage abilities with Dragon Eye, Beast Eye, and High Restore. Do I need High Restore? Really? No, I definitely don't need High Restore. There's gotta be something better than High Restore. I'm missing something here. What am I missing? What does Masakado have? Oh, right, the crit stuff. I guess? I don't really want to go with Taunt. I could go for Retaliate. I could go Enduring Soul instead of High Restore, because I definitely don't need High Restore. Like, there's no world where I need High Restore. Let's just do that real quick.
Welcome.
Yeah, the only thing else I could do would be like Retaliate, or I could do something like Elusive Eclipse. Might as well just grab Enduring Soul though. I think it's just better. I don't need friggin' High Restore when Figment Slash only costs 29 MP. Like, I'm never gonna run out of MP. Like, just just Magatsui Spring and Sakuya Sakura will more than keep me topped off.
How is this?
There we go. That's better. Don't need to change anything about her build. Her build is already just great. His build's OP. I custom built her build just for this fight. Nothing I want to change there. I could get rid of Enduring Soul, but I mean, she has less HP than everybody else, so not keep it. Let's go do this.
Here you go.
One last save. Let's fight. Fight the true Masakado. I want to see what his stats are. 420 luck? Okay, hopefully, like, he doesn't crit us all the time. Like, I think we'll be more or less fine. Only 515 strength. Is he even gonna be able to do damage to us? Like, I feel like his stats are low. I don't think he's gonna be able to do anything. Oh man, that's something. Oh, well then. Holy shit, that's a lot of damage. Figment Slash. Yeah, screw it. Donum Glotty. Wow. Okay. Yeah, he's getting rocked. Wonder if her Hamabarians are gonna be worth using. 700.
glory. Pay with your life.
Dude, he's doing like 10 damage on a crit. Like, what the hell? Like, what the hell? I broke the game. Oh, man. That's fucked up. Oh, I don't have like a good Magatsuki skill to use, do I? You know what? We don't need Danu. Get fucking Lucy in here. Danu, you did your job, you're great and all, but we actually genuinely just don't need you. I want Lucifer for Mogatoki Savage. I'm not even gonna bother guarding the Magatsuki skill. This is not even right. I'm straight up not gonna bother guarding the Magatsuki skill, I don't care. Guard, Lucifer! There, I lied. I guarded the Magatsuki skill. Wait, why is he not critting? Does Magatsuki get cancelled somehow? Because I thought you could crit somebody that's resistant if you had, Oh wait, duh! It's fucking Pierce, not critical. Because it's Godborn mode. Okay, there we go. Mogatoki Savage.
You ready?
Well, this was, nothing about this was remotely fair. Lottie. What the fuck is that damage? So that was 7,500 5 times. That's almost 40,000 damage. That's fucked up. What's the point in hitting him with Root of Evil? Just bonk him, Lucifer. Yeah, sure. Figma Slash. My Masakado is stronger. My Masakado is stronger than the super boss. It's just not fair. It's just straight up not fair. Like, it's not balanced around you having max stats. I might as well be playing on safety mode. Did that not crit? I think that didn't crit. Or no, I'm just used to the Mogatoki Savage damage. It definitely crit. Yeah, those are crits. Wow, that was a turn. That was one of the turns of all time. This wasn't even, like, slightly fair. Oh, man. Well, that was SMT5, boys. That's 100% complete. All super bosses on both Reborn and Godborn on hard mode. Did every quest in the game. Got all the endings. Did all the virtual battles. Seen every scrap of dialogue. Stat maxed my endgame team comp. Good job, team. I think I'm done with this game unless they like make a DLC for it or something. In-game time is 227 hours. I'm sure my time on Steam is a lot higher than that because there were strats where I was like reloading game while saving because I was like save scumming the incense and things like that. But yeah, we did it just in time for a new PoE league. So I'm going to peace out for now. I will be back just before 1 p.m. on Friday for the new PoE league. Vlad's like, what? No! Can't call stream now. No, but I am. Play Minesweeper. I'm gonna have to pass on that. I think the POBMA for General's Cry, if you want to look at it. Yeah, I'll have a look at it later. I definitely have to look at a lot of like POB stuff. I gotta make absolutely sure I know that I'm like starting Connor's build and decide like when I want to do swaps and things like that. Google literally has Minesweeper built into it. Yep. But I have no interest in Minesweeper. So peace out, boys. I will see you guys later.